Hello and welcome to Victor Shamaki. Today we are still going to look at church media. Alright, today we're going to walk through vMix from basics to advanced. So stay tuned and make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. Alright, so let's get right into the video. So I have a vMix. My vMix is 24.0.72. That's the version I am using. I've not really upgraded. I'm still on that version, so I kind of like it like that. So yeah, 24.0.0.72. That's the version I'm using. So I'm going to walk you through step by step. This video is going to be long. Yeah, I know that. I'm prepared for that. So I'm going to walk you step by step so that you have a better understanding. So our vMix done opened. So we're going to start. So once you open your vMix, you're going to see this is like this. This is your preview tab, and this place is your live type. So which means whatever is here, wherever you've extended it to, where you've sent it to, everybody can see it. If you're sending it to screen, if you're sending it online, this is what your audience will be seeing. All right. So now let's get right into it. So now basically let's explain this. Now when you are sending something, if this full screen is not shown, you won't be able to send it to screen. So let's say I have anything showing here, and once this full screen is not turned on, they will not see it. Alright, so quick play is used when you have videos. Now when you have videos, clips, and you want to switch between one video to another, like you have 4, 5, 6 camera, so you want to switch from one video to another, you use the quick play option. And then when you want to put something overlay on it, you use the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, any of the numbers, right? So if I have several tabs, like for example I have the church name and the church logo, and then I have the title of the pastor or what he's preaching on, all of that, I use numbers to overlay them. So number 1 is on top of number 2, and so on and so forth. Let me just explain before we get right into it properly, right? So now let's go to beginning to add some things to it. Now let's explain this. We have this FTB, which is toggle fade to black. So once this is turned on and you're seeing this red sign showing, whatever is displaying here is only you that will see it. Your audience or anybody won't be seeing this. Alright, so once it is off like this, yeah, whatever is here can be shown. So we'll go to add input and begin to explain them. So on add input, we have the video. You have a video clips. You can add it. So by going to browse and all of that. So I have one of it that I added yesterday in the last video I made. So I'm just going to add that back. So I click on it and it's added. Alright, so this is the video. And then, like I said, if you have this video and you want to switch between this video and this black screen, you use display, quick play. So that will allow the video to come up here and it's going to display. Alright, so let's add another video clip so that I explain that properly. So we have this video as the second video now. So if I want to switch between this video, I'll be using quick play, or from this video, let's say I want to switch it very cinematically, I'll just click on, let's say like this fly, so you see to fly in. If I want to switch again, if I want to use this cube zoom, you will see the way it just does. If I want to use cross zoom, it just, so it means as I bring this one in, the last one that was there will come to this side, right? So if you want more options, you see these are various options to which you can use, and then if I click on it, you see what it does. So there are several options. You can switch this to the several option so that you see how to switch between the video clips. So aside the quick play, you can use any of those options. And I say also, until this is turned on, whatever is here will not go to the screen to display. All right, so we'll go back to add input, and then if you have DVD, like a DVD CD or CD-ROM on it, I want to play from, so you can just browse. I do not have it, my system don't even have a DVD-ROM, so you just select, and then whatever is there will come in here. Okay, so now list, let's say you have list of videos that you want to play like that, or this list of video, both it supports audio and video also. Yeah, so you have list of them you want to bring, so you just click on add list, and then you add the various videos you want, and then it plays them, it loops them, and then begins to play them. So I have those videos. Let me highlight all of this and I add them. So you see the videos have been added here. So if I click on OK now, it's going to curate them into one, and then if I click on it, it's going to be playing. Now if I turn on the loop, it's going to keep repeating it. That's what it means. So once one of the video finishes, it will start the next one, and start the next one, and start the next one, and start the next one, until all of the videos are finished. That's one thing with bringing a list. So let's say you are in a film show, and then maybe you've selected a short, maybe a series, like a 10 minutes short films, like in form of series, like a web series. So you don't want to be going back to select, play, select, and play. So you can easily just curate them together. Easy Watch will help you vMix, will help you to project that into screen, and people watch and all of that. So you can see that it has an audio. So with that audio that is on, it can also be projected and all of that using audio cables, or if you have HDMI and all of that. Okay, so that is that for the video list. So going back, we have the camera. So you have cameras you can import. Let's say you have camera and then you're using HDMI, or you can use the capture card. Now you can see list of devices we have here. We have the Droid cams, we have the EOS webcam utility, we have the integrated webcam, which is like my system webcam lights and all of that. And then we also have the Arion, which is the app we use mostly, the Arion, and then we also have the USB, that's the capture card. It's not showing here because it shows only when the whole thing is there. All right, so these are where you can add them, and then you also choose the video resolution and all of that. So the input, you also choose whether it's leaving by default is better, it just picks up whether it is HDMI or any connection and all of that. Okay, so the audio, it depends on which one whether you're using. At the end, we mostly don't use this. We pick, if you want to pick audio from Mixer, it's another way which will go there now. So once you're done with that, you click on OK, it will be added. So we have the NDI and the desktop capture. So the vMix, let's say you want to connect various systems together, and they must be connected on the same hotspot, that's on the same internet. We use we use router and use LAN cable to connect the various systems, number one, and then we turn on the desktop capture on all of them. Then that enables us to add them. Now nothing is connecting. All right. So, and then also Easy Worship 7 has an NDI embedded in it. So with it, you just turn it on from the Easy Worship, and then it can easily come up here. Then you be able to add it without the desktop capture and all of that. So we have the stream like SRT. Okay, so this, I don't understand much of this, so let's leave it. Let's go to instant replay. Basically, you have a football match, basically that's what we normally do, replay, wrestling match and all of that. So with that, you can replay it and all of that. So that's what this is used for. Now you have 4 cameras, for example. There's even up to 8 cameras. They say about recording time available for 4 cameras is at this resolution, 144 mbp. All right, so now you be able to, all this camera, be able to display and all of that. Replay. Now we have the image sequence and sprinter. So you can just add, it support both, but you can add image. Let me add this very image. Let's see. Now, so it has loaded it. Now, these are some of the things. So it has, you just add various things and all of that. Okay, so the video delay, let's say your audio is faster than your video, so you can easily increase. So if the audio is slower or faster, depends, so you just increase this by some seconds to see which one it's better, so that it can really have an adjustment. So that's the purpose of the delay. Delay the audio. Maybe let's say the video is faster than the audio, so you delay the video with some seconds so that it can blend with the audio. Now pictures, we just add one like pictures. So we have this program coming up, and then we just add them, you see. So we just add that, and like I said, anything that is on the display screen is what goes out. All right, so that's what to do with, you add one picture at a time. But on photos, you're adding a folder. Okay, it's a folder you're going to add like a slideshow. So I have the pictures of the July celebrants in our church. So I'm just going to, it's still recorded here, but you go to browse and still have it. So I have that. So I'm just going to click on OK. Now you see, once it's there, with this loop on, if I click play, it will keep replaying it and all of that. So it keeps, so if I click on quick play, see that the pictures display by themselves. All right, they are 14, so it display by itself. And then with the loop on, it's going to repeat continuously. After it reaches the end, it will just keep continuing, but you can unloop it and then, you know, let it just do its thing and all of that. So basically, sorry, that's what you do with the add photos. So the next we have is PowerPoint. So we can add a PowerPoint, you know, and then let's add. So I have two PowerPoints here. So I'm going to add this. This was at one event, the Northern Surveyors Forum, I held last year, when Surveyor Oju did her presentation. So we had to just add the PowerPoint and then display it for her. So once you add the PowerPoint, it's going to load it, convert it into slides, and then do it thing. So it has loaded, and like I said, it's on loop. Now you can choose to slide it yourself, or choose to allow it do its thing at the same time. Okay, so once I click on play now, you know, that's why I don't really like the loop anyway. I don't really like the bringing it directly here, because now let's say the person, that means if like I click now, I have to stop it and allow her until she say next slide. Then I will just allow it to go next slide. Then I post it again. Now that is one thing here, so you have to pay more attention. All right. So if it was coming from another connected system, it's the person there that will manually sweep it. The one that sweep it here will just be visible. All right. So these are some of the things that I don't like having PowerPoint directly here. You know, you have to be paying attention when it goes, you know, stop until the person is done explaining. You play again, the next slide. Then when you go, you post all of that. So this is one of the things. I don't know if there's a better way, but this is where my knowledge is right now. So I don't know if there's another better way of doing this. Okay, so I don't know if there's another better way, but this is what I know. All right, so let's go back to input. And so the next is color. Now, for instance, we want to add blank document and create like a slideshow. Like, okay, I've done that in several videos, so but let's just do it. So I'm going to add more like a blank document. All right, so I'm just going to click on the settings, and I'm going to go to this, and I'm going to add maybe add it full screen, and then I'm going to click on add. So I'm just going to add maybe PowerPoint. I'm going to add this yellow cast on one as the person talking. Then I'm going to add this one, assuming it's a crowd. Then I'm going to add Sove Uju in her PowerPoint, and I'm going to finally add day 5. So basically, this is how you can use that. I don't know if there's another. This is one of the examples that I know of what you can use the color input to do. All right, so for audio, you just add an audio to play. All right, maybe say you have a video and you want a background audio, so you add an audio and then you know what to do with it. You can reduce the volume and do all of that. And then the next is the audio input. You are trying to live stream, or you're trying to put a thing and record it on the system, so you add an input device. Now you have a capture card. Maybe you're taking the audio from the system, from the mixer, and you want to bring it into the system. So you just look for the audio name here and then you add it and all of that. So once you've done that, that is how it's going to virtually, I think we have this microphone to USB. Is this correct sound card I'm using to record this? So we can add that and it should be able to say exactly what I'm saying now because it's an input. All right, so we have that done. So the next is the text. So these are where various texts are. You can do your text, but we use another system designed with PowerPoint, and we effectively put that into use. So you can choose any of them, edit them, and put that. But then what I just want to do from here is, you can see we also have multi-view, which we did from the last video. That's yesterday's video. Yes, so you can choose from here and you can look at that video on how we created it, and then you have where you put text and all of that. Everything you need is here. So I'm just going to show an example with this spinner when you have a logo and I need it to spin. All right, so I'm just going to OK this. Once I click on OK, it's going to bring me to where I need to add logo. So you just go to browse and you navigate to where you have the logo on it. So I'm going to go to quick save because I added the logo recently. So we have this logo here. I'm going to click on OK. So once you can also adjust the whole thing and all of that. So once you're done with that, you just click on, you can do settings. So but those settings are not really anything much, so just click on cancel. Now if I put one, like I said, we are going to, it's one you use. So you see that here it's spinning around. So whatever program it is, if you want it to spin around like a 3D kind of spinning, it will do while the program is going on and all of that. So the next is the virtual set we have. So this virtual set helps you to add clips and all of that. So these virtual sets are for like studio virtual set when you have a newscaster and all of that. So you can, I'll make a special video to explain all of that, but I'm just going to let you know you have also the blank and all of that. So with this blind, you can still also create what we created with that other one. So if I do like this, I should be also to come back here and go and then make a creation using this multi-view and all of that. So if I select this, it should be able to, you see that it's showing. So I'm just going to select any of the video and it's going to be the same thing. So any way you want to do it, it's fine and all of that. So this is just how you can use the blank out of the virtual set. All right, so let's remove some of them since we have done with most of them. Let's remove some of them. All right, so that we can have space. Okay, so now so let's remove some of them. Yes, so now we have the web browser, which is one of the things I want to show you. This is one of the cool things out of this very one. All right, this is the coolest. Okay, so every Sunday in our church we live stream. Not that like we take feed from headquarters on YouTube because we've stopped streaming on the DSTV. So if you have one system, this is for you, but I'm going to make a special video dedicated to that. Yeah, so don't worry. So if you have once the service is on, like now currently in Dunamis, healing and deliverance service is going on. So I'm just going to go to live. So healing and deliverance service is going on right now, and I think God's servant is up. Okay, it's still on testimony. They're doing testimony right now. This was, I think, should be yesterday, commanding the day. All right. Okay, so the day before yesterday, commanding the day. So I'm just going to, but it's a live service, healing and deliverance service going on now. So I'm just going to copy this link. All right, that's the URL, and then I'm going back to vMix. Now on vMix, I'm going to right click and paste this link under the URL. Now I'm going to choose the width and the height, which this is okay for me. Now they're asking for browser version. I know I'm not changing anything there. Yeah, so I'm just going to click on OK. So once I click on OK, I'm going to go back and watch. So you see the browser is loading slowly. So let's pause this video. Let's pause this young man here. All right, so that everybody stays like that. So it's loading. Now it's still loading. Still loading. Now it has started. So if I bring here, what it happens is that it's just going to have this for me. So please, if you know how to solve this very thing I'm about to say, please do not keep quiet about it. I know that if I come back here and I put it on full screen here, I won't be able to go back to, okay, it's not on full screen yet. I want it to be on full screen. I don't know, but let's try it. It's just, something just come to my mind, so let's try it. My system is a bit hooking, but this is how I thought to do it before we try that one out. So I just go to settings and go to positions. Then I just increase this. So I increase this. Increase it. So once I have increased it to this, I will just leave it. So whatever is happening, I am seeing it like directly, whatever is happening, because I didn't exit the screen of the system. So with this, I will just send it to the TV on one system without having to do anything. And this will still allow me to overlap things on it. Oh, sorry, wait. It's like, did I overlap anything? Okay. I'm using quick play for this. So sorry. Let's use quick play. Okay. Now I can overlap things on it. Okay, yeah, it's a video, that's why. So I can overlap this on top. Yes. So I can overlap this logo on top without having any issue. I can overlap offering, I can overlap everything. But I was also thinking that if I do full screen, okay, it's showing full screen here. So let's reset this and see. Let's reset this and see. Let's reset everything. And try it and see. Okay, so let's go back to the browser. Let's restart the browser. I'm trying to see if it's possible for us to get full screen from there. That's what I'm trying to do. But if it didn't work, what I just did is what we will use. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to click on full screen. And once you turn full screen, we'll go back and see if not doing full screen. I don't know why. Why is it not doing full screen? Why is it not doing full screen? I wanted it to do full screen so that we can see what to do. Alright? If you have done full screen, then we'll minimize and go there and see if it works. If it did not work, then we'll go by what we already have. I think my system is actually lagging. That's why it's also causing this whole thing too. Okay, but if you have a better solution, I think we've done what we can do here. If you have a better solution to this, you can help us with that solution, so you can see that it's streaming directly from there. But what I do not know is if I close this browser, let's assume I close it. Will it still work? Yes, it's still working. Oh, that's the reason why we cannot make it full screen. Okay, it's streaming directly from the YouTube. So I have to just do with what we have here. So do a position and we just adjust it. We just adjust it and then we leave it. So basically this is all we can do. Alright? Okay. It's like I can control it from here. Oh, nice. You see? So let's reset all of this. So we can actually control it from here without having to interfere with anything, and we can do live from here. This is incredible, guys. This is really incredible, which means we are controlling YouTube right from here. You see, while I was just touching, we're able to have a nice, so I can actually control it from here. Oh, this is interesting. So thank you for watching this video. Oh, so but before we go, I forgot, I'm not done. Now let's say you have this service template, like we have all of this and you want to save it. You can just click on save and you write a name to it and just give it a name, and when you're done you save. Now this open is when you want to open in a service template. Maybe we'll just open vMix. I want to open a service template. Just click on open and then you see all of them, then you import. Now the last thing that you ever open, let's say as we are done now, we save it and we'll close. If we come back, if you click last, it will bring it. Boom, it will just come out and all of that. So basically this is how to use vMix. Now in time of live stream, we have the stream here, which you can go to the settings and you can put in the streaming key for any of them. We have 1, 2, 3 that you can put in: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You can just put in there this thing and live stream it. Then you have the external, which is used for most of the time when you want to send things out of here. From here going out, you have to check the external. If you want to record everything that is here, you click on this record and then you make sure that everything you're doing is coming from the master here. So the master, which is what you see as I'm talking, is sparking the same way. So you make sure that everything is on this master, then that will record, and then you'll be able to have whatever you've mixed here at the end of the day. Okay, so I think we've done literally justice to this software. So I will end it here, and thank you for staying tuned on this long video, and I will see you in the next video where we will continue in this journey of the church media and live streaming. So thank you for watching. I remain Victor Shamaki, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and it gives more joy when I see various comments on my videos. It gives us the courage and encouragement to continue making content, making research, and bring content your way, simplifying things and making it look as if it's nothing. So thank you for doing that and supporting. We are at 40,000 views and 3,000 subscribers. That is done by you. Without you, we couldn't have achieved it. So thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.